Welcome to the third week of the Love Your Brain Mindset program. This week is focused on intention, a powerful tool for supporting your self-care. Without clear intentions, it's easy to get swept away by old habits, which can undermine our well-being. But with clear intentions, you have more space and ability to make the choices and take the positive actions that support you to thrive. So as always, I encourage, if you have available, using a blanket or a towel and 2 blocks. And also just keeping in mind that you're the best judge of what feels right for you and your body. So if that means slowing the practice down or omitting some of the postures I'm suggesting, please make whatever choices feel best for you today. All right, so we're gonna start lying down on our backs. So take a few moments to adjust your towel or blanket so it supports you from your hips to the top of your head. Bend your knees, move them to touch, and gently separate your feet so that your low back feels relaxed on the mat. You can place your hands on your low belly or anywhere that feels comfortable, and either close your eyes or find a soft gaze. We'll begin to gather our awareness through the breath. So as you're ready, take a slow breath in, slow sigh out. Good. Again, slow breath in and sigh out. Last one, breathing in and sigh out. Allow your breath to move in the pace that's just right for you. As you feel the heaviness, the weight of your body gently softening into the support beneath you, turn your awareness inward to feel the movement of your breath as it flows in and out of your body. Feel your hands welcoming each breath without a need to try or direct your breath. Just allow it to simply be. This breath flowing in and flowing out. Every exhale carrying away any tension or stress from earlier today. As you arrive in this moment, fully aware, welcoming yourself just as you are. And sense your whole body, what it feels like from the inside out. A heaviness and ease moving down the back of your head, through both arms, your back and hips, down through your knees to your feet. Let's all take a cleansing breath. Slowly breathe in and let it go. Good. Your eyes are closed. You can begin to flutter them open. Just adjusting to the light again. Release your arms down by your sides and windshield wipe your knees side to side. Eventually, we'll all transition to a seated shape. Perhaps let your knees fall to one side, carrying you over to press yourself up into a seated shape. If you'd like to sit on any support under your hips, you're welcome to grab a cushion or fold your towel, but find a simple way to either cross your legs. You can also extend them forward if that feels better for you. Take a moment to arrive with a tall spine, soft shoulders. Feel as if someone were drawing you up with a string, the top of your head lifting towards the sky. Perhaps close your eyes or find a soft gaze. And begin to draw your inner gaze down towards your heart, to connect with the wisdom of this caring and tender space. And from this place, I invite you to ask yourself what you need from your practice today. This isn't a quiz, there's no right or wrong. Just giving yourself the space to look inward and see if the answer arises naturally. I might suggest an intention like, I am patient, or I am caring, or I am doing the best I can. Whatever resonates most deeply with you, let this be your intention. And I'd invite you to extend your arms in a gesture of an offering, elbows bent but palms forward, and take a moment to connect with the wisdom of your heart, you asking yourself what you need, and setting this as your intention for your practice, as an offering to yourself from your place of inner care and kindness. You can repeat your intention to yourself one or more times, letting it land deep within your heart. I am patient, I am kind, I am doing the best I can. Whatever it is for you, place one hand over your heart, the other hand on top to seal this intention. Let's all take a breath together. Inhale, feel your heart lift up into your hands, and sigh out. Tucking your chin towards your heart, your inner teacher. Committing to this intention as we continue to move and breathe together. As you're ready, you can open your eyes, relax your hands down by your side. And we'll transition to an all-four shape. So carrying your intention with you to help guide every movement, every breath. So from our all-fours shape, hands under shoulders, fingers fanning wide, knees under hips. We'll move through cat-cow, inhaling belly drops, hips roll forward, maybe gaze slightly lifts. Exhale, pressing into your hands, round your back, gaze towards your knees. Inhale again, belly drops, gaze comes forward. And then exhale, rounding. So you feel a wave-like motion along your spine. Taking care to minimize the movement if this ever creates any dizziness or discomfort. But perhaps letting these become a little more fluid and creative, maybe moving shoulder towards hip for more of a side cat-cow, or taking a more circular shape, but really listening to what your body is asking. If there's some places where you're storing tension, bringing some kind attention there. Let's do one more round of breath wherever you are. Good. Pausing as you arrive back to our starting place, tall and long spine. Gazing towards your right hand, feeling the caress of clothing along your arm. On your inhale, sweep your right hand out towards the side. Maybe your gaze follows. And then exhale, thread under your body, reach towards the opposite wall. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, threading through. One more time. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, threading through. Inhale, opening and returning to all fours as you're ready. Removing any of your props if they're in front of you. And we'll walk forward, hands about 6 inches forward, shoulders over wrists, coming into our modified plank pose. So trying to keep belly engaged, pulling towards your spine, a lot of activation in the arms. So you're welcome to stay here or take 3 mini push-ups. So if you'd like to explore movement with push-ups, you can gently exhale, just hovering an inch down, and then inhale, pressing back up. Exhale, elbows bend, inhale, back up. Good job, one more time. Exhale, feeling the strength in your arms, and then coming back, all fours. Nice job shaking out your wrists if you need a little bit of release for your hands. They were doing a lot of work right there. And then coming back to an all fours. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Noticing your left hand, any sensations under your fingers or your palm. Just noticing your left hand, left arm from the inside. Your next in-breath carries your left hand out towards the side, and then exhale, threading under, reaching towards the opposite wall. Inhale, opening. Exhale, threading through. One more time. Inhale, opening. Exhale, threading through. Inhale, opening, and returning to all fours. Walking hands forward again, 6 inches. Shoulders move over wrists for our plank pose with knees down. So making sure your neck stays long, your gaze is at the top of the mat. So option to either visualize 3 mini push-ups or find the movement for 3 mini push-ups. Visualizing activates the same part of the brain that's activated when you do the movement. So both have great benefits. So your choice, take 3 breaths, either visualizing or moving into 3 mini push-ups. Beautiful control, using the breath to guide the movement. Nice job, everyone. And then when you're done, you can relax down into a child's pose. Hips move towards your heels. Stacking forearms to have a little bit more elevation for your head. If this doesn't feel comfortable, you can keep your head lifted and just take a moment to pause. Sometimes stacking fists can also feel a little bit more supportive, or even finding a soft block. Wherever you are, take a few rounds of breath to allow your body to settle. Feel your breath moving your ribs in all directions, side to side, front to back, deepening your breath. Come back home to your body. Let's all take a cleansing breath in and a sigh out. As you're ready, lifting back up into an all fours. Again, walking hands forward 6 inches. Shoulders move over wrists. This time we'll release all the way down onto our bellies and chests. Forehead either lightly hovers or gently touches the floor. For a baby cobra, tops of the feet press into the mat. You can have some space between your feet if your low back is a little cranky today. Otherwise, you can zip your legs together, big toes touch. On your inhale, curling up, lifting your chest, elbows pull back. Exhale, release down. Again, inhale, curling up. Feel your low back engage. Exhale, release down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release down. Inhale, pressing back up, finding your plank. Exhale, child's pose, softening hips down towards your heels. Take a round of breath. We'll flow through that. One breath, one movement. You're welcome to skip this or join in as you're ready. Next inhale carries you forward, finding plank. Exhale, slowly release, chest all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra, curling up. Exhale, slowly release down. Inhale, pressing back up, rising. Exhale, child's pose and soften. Take a big breath in and a slow breath out. Taking a moment to check in, notice the effects of that movement. How can you use your breath to support you to feel grounded, at ease? Let's all take a cleansing breath. Inhale and sigh out. Stretching forward, hands in front, rising slowly all the way back up. This time, grabbing any props if you're using them to support with our lunge sequence. So if having props feels a little bit shaky for you on the blanket, you can also scooch forward and have your blocks on your mat if that feels a little more stable. Setting up so that your hands are under your shoulders. Notice your right foot. Press the top of your right foot into the mat. Feel your whole leg fire up and engage. And then soften all effort. As you're ready, step this foot forward, taking as many steps as you need to get there. We'll switch blocks if you're using them to their highest height. Option to stay there or stack hands one on top of the other on your thigh, or maybe lifting one arm or both to arrive in whatever expression of lunge feels right for you today. But prioritizing your breath, feel your breath full and fluid. If you'd like to join me by adding some movement linked with breath, you're welcome to inhale, reaching fingers high, and then exhale, hands to heart center, gently bend into your knee. Inhale, stretching high. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, big breath in, and exhale, hands to heart center. Take a round of breath. As you're ready, release your hands back to your blocks. Stepping back, all fours. Notice your left foot and press the top of your left foot into the mat, engaging all the way from your shin through your thigh to your low belly, and then soften all the effort. Step your left foot forward between your blocks. Block should frame your front foot, ankle under knee. Either lifting, if that feels right for you today, maybe exploring different expressions of your arms, wherever you are, connecting with your breath, using it to help ground you, stay focused. If you'd like to link breath with movement, you're welcome to inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lifting high. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, inhale, lifting high. Exhale, hands to heart center. pausing for a breath. And as you're ready, releasing back down to the blocks. This time staying where you are, and we're going to transition to standing. So if you have a way that you like to transition to standing, you're welcome to use that. Otherwise, I'll guide a transition. So begin to tuck your back toes. Begin to lift your back knee. So using the blocks to help steady, but not placing too much weight into the blocks so that you don't compromise your balance as we step forward. So taking a few steps, both feet in line, keeping your head above your heart. This is important for preventing any dizziness. You can walk your blocks forward so that they're under your shoulders. So this is a great place to stay. Generous bend in your knees to help protect your low back. If you know that a forward fold feels good for you and your body, you're welcome to explore folding forward. However, know that that can create some dizziness and discomfort sometimes. Wherever you are, take a full round of breath. As you're ready, hands come to your hips. Keeping your back straight, we'll slowly rise all the way to standing. As you arrive, arms can relax by your side, palms face forward. Take a slow breath in and a slow sigh out. Good. Staying where you are, I'm just going to shift so that I'm facing you. So feet are about hips width distance apart. Palms by your side, facing forward. Let's inhale, roll shoulders up to your ears, and exhale them down your back. Take a moment to arrive in this shape, just sensing from the inside whatever you can feel. Okay, so now we're going to make our way over to a wall for a balance sequence. So find a wall. It's fine if there's something like a painting or a bookshelf there, but find a way so that you have about 6 inches between your right shoulder and the wall. And you want to set up so that you're in a mountain pose shape. So feet about hips width distance apart. As you arrive, feel your spine tall, feet grounded. Notice your left foot, wiggle your left toes. And then as you're ready, take a big step forward with your left foot, grounding your back heel. So coming into warrior one shape with your legs. Front knee is bent, knee is over your ankle. The wider your stance, the more it helps with balance. So you're welcome to walk your left foot out to the side slightly. Hands supporting you lightly, just with your fingertips against the wall. Left arm reaches high, finding warrior one. If this feels like a comfortable place to stay, you're engaging your legs, you're welcome to stay here. Or you can lift both arms reaching towards the sky. Belly drawing in, back foot pressing actively into the floor. Staying here for one more full round of breath. Strong legs. And then as you're ready, relaxing both arms down. Maybe using the wall to support you to step forward. Coming into tree pose, fingertips tent against the wall. Begin to activate your right leg. Right foot presses down into the floor, lifting slowly onto the ball of your opposite foot. Eventually bend your left knee, draw it up towards you. So already this is a balanced shape, welcoming in any little shakes, This is your body adjusting to your new center of gravity. For tree, option to move your knee out to the side, either have toes grazing against the floor, option to have foot inside of your calf, or maybe higher up over your knee. So whatever feels right for you and your body today. Left hand touches your heart. Find your breath. Take 3 full rounds of breath. Your grounded foot actively pressing the floor away. Your awareness pouring in your grounded foot. 1 more round of breath. Beautiful. And then coming out the same way we came in. Left knee comes forward, releasing down. And then shaking it out, just finding a little wiggle. Shaking out through the arms and the legs. If your foot maybe was cramping, you can just give it a little bit of love. And then we'll move to the opposite direction. So left shoulder faces the wall. Either tenting fingertips next to the wall or arm down by your side. Notice your right foot. Wiggle your right toes. Take a big step forward with your right foot, grounding your back heel. Either widening your stance to help with balance, or beginning to just bend into your knee to find warrior 1 legs. Right arm lifts up towards the sky. Staying here, back foot actively pressing downward, maybe exploring both arms lifted, belly drawing in. 3 full rounds of breath. Feeling strong, focused. And as you're ready, releasing both arms down. Stepping forward, both feet together. Coming into tree on this side, left fingertips tent against the wall. Shifting your weight into your left leg, left foot actively pressing the earth away. You naturally become lighter on your opposite foot. Your right knee draws up, opens out towards the side. Finding tree on this side, either toes against the ground, foot inside of the shin or thigh. Right hand rests over your heart. Your awareness pouring in your grounded foot, helping to stabilize even amidst the gentle swaying side to side as your body does the best it can to work on this challenging balance shape. Use your breath to help you stay grounded for 3 more full rounds of breath. And if you come out, that just means you're challenging yourself. Nice job, everyone. Shifting your knee forward and slowly releasing down. And again, just shaking it out. Anything that helps the body release any of that effort. And we'll make our way back to your mat. As you arrive back in mountain pose, let's all take a breath in and a sigh out. You can either close your eyes or find a soft gaze. Returning to a moment of stillness and pause as you appreciate the simplicity of both feet firmly grounded on the floor. And again, move your arms in the shape of an offering, elbows bent, palms extended forward, connecting back to your intention. Just taking a moment to notice how it's unfolded, if perhaps you've forgotten about it, or it's changed, or it stayed present, anchoring you into your practice. However it's unfolded, just acknowledging this and coming back to it in this moment. What do you need from your practice to best support you? Collecting this energy by placing one hand over your heart, the other hand on top, and letting your intention take root, spreading throughout your whole being. That's all. Take a breath in, heart lifts into your hands, and a breath out. Just notice for a moment what it feels like to create space for your intention. How this feels in your body, in your heart, in your mind. If each breath could fill up, could radiate with your intention, growing it to infuse all parts of your being. I am patient, I am kind, I am doing the best I can. Feel the warmth of your hands against your heart, resting in this space for just one more moment. And carrying this feeling with you as you open your eyes if they're closed, arms extend down by your side, and we'll make our way down onto our back. If you have a way you like to get there, you're welcome to follow that, or I'll lead a transition. Starting at the front of your mat, if you're using blocks, you'll want to set them up on their highest height, just in front of your feet, about 6 inches. On your inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. And on your exhale, bend halfway down, arms to your side, elbows bent. Take a breath here. And then exhale, hands release all the way to your blocks, generous bend in your knees. So staying here in a halfway lift, your head in line with your heart. Or if you'd like to enjoy a forward fold, you can explore letting your head and torso drop. Always knowing you can come back to head in line with your heart if this feels more comfortable for you. As you're ready, step one foot back behind you and drop to your knee. Walk your blocks back to frame your front foot and then step back all fours. Remove your blocks to the side. Make your way down onto your hip. And we'll transition all the way back down onto your back. Take as much time as you need, slowly softening all the way down. Head is supported by your towel or blanket. Keep your knees bent, move your feet in towards your body. Let's all take a breath in and a sigh out. Notice your right leg, any temperature along your right foot, or the sensations of your mat under the sole of your right foot. Cross your right ankle over your opposite knee. Option to stay here or lift your left knee, drawing your thigh in towards your body. Just noticing if that creates a hunching of your shoulders and a tightening across your jaw. If that does, you may want to release your foot back down or just focus on softening your shoulders, softening your jaw. Become fully absorbed by your breath as it flows easily in and out. How can each breath help manifest your intention? When this side feels complete, begin to release downward, undoing the cross. Notice your left leg, the sole of your left foot, any sensations under your foot from where your foot connects to the floor. As you're ready, crossing this foot over your opposite knee. Staying here, or if you'd like to experience deeper sensation, drawing your your right thigh in towards your body. Soften through your jaw and shoulders, your forehead, even your eyes. And notice whatever you can feel from the inside. When this side feels complete, slowly begin to release out. Good. Taking your left knee, drawing your left knee in towards your body. Extending your right leg long, if that feels good for you. And just explore with micro movements, sweeping your knee side to side, how to make this shape feel even more nurturing in your body. Is there a place where you'd like to linger? Give yourself full support to do so. Eventually release this foot to the floor. Hugging opposite knee in towards your body. Maybe extending your left leg long. And exploring sensations in this side. Your breath remains fluid, easeful. When the side feels complete, you're welcome to release this foot all the way down. And then extend it all the way long to come into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So using any support you may like under your knees or under your head. Separating your feet slightly, arms by your side, palms face up. Take a few moments to make any final adjustments so you can be as comfortable as possible. Let's all take a cleansing breath. Slowly inhale, feel your heart lift, and sigh out. Good. One more time. Big breath in, and let it go. Just like a puddle after a storm, your body spreads and spreads, softening downward, finding ease and rest. Begin to bring gentle movements to your fingers and toes. Perhaps roll your head side to side, or find a full body stretch. Arms inhale overhead, fingers reach away from toes. Take as much time as you need to transition to a seated shape. Moving mindfully and carrying your intention with you. As you arrive with a tall spine, soft shoulders, check in to notice how you feel. Turn your inner gaze to the wisdom, to the caring and tender space of your heart. Check in with this space, how it feels to reflect on what you need to thrive. There's a quote I love that says, "Self-care is about giving the world the best of you instead of what's left of you." So is there one action that you can take to carry your intention forward with you, out of your practice into the world, to help support you in your self-care, and therefore lay the groundwork to benefit those in your life and the world as a whole? So opening our arms to ourselves, to our community, offering the space to set intentions, to use them well, to let them be our guide to greater self-care. Place one hand over your heart, the other hand on top, collecting this energy, letting it infuse your whole being. Let's take a final breath together. Inhale, heart up into your hands. And exhale, sighing out. Tucking your chin towards your chest. Thank you for joining me and all others who have shared in this practice. Namaste.